Hey everybody, this is Pastor Charlie. Today is Wednesday the 20th of August and I'm here with a midweek reflection for you. On Sunday past, we continued our journey through this series on the three general rules of Methodism: do no harm, do good, stay in love with God. And I was explaining how Bishop Berlin had really sort of put some additional language and reframed these rules for us at a clergy gathering in March. And so on Sunday, I was concentrating on this one right here. That when we talk about doing good, we also talk about offering the good of Christ to the community. And I was thinking today, how could we take that from the sermon on Sunday into our lives through the week? And I hope that you have been thinking a little bit about how you can do that yourself. Like, what are some of the practical ways that we can build evangelism, which is really what this is all about, into our lives? First of all, I would say the first practical thing we can do is understand how good the good news is for ourselves, right? That God loves us with an unconditional love. That in Jesus Christ we have been saved, and our lives have been restored and are being transformed. Having a full understanding of that and of the goodness of that good news, it creates within us a sense of joy as we communicate that with others. Another practical way is one of the things that we're really good at here at Memorial, which is ensuring that love shows up in practical ways. You know, we talked a lot about that a few weeks ago as we teased out this rule of doing good. We show up at food pantries. We show up with items for teacher supply fairs. We show up at a local beach cleanup. We show up here, there, and everywhere, and we wear our red Love Shows Up t-shirts. And what that does, it begins to communicate the reason as to why we are there. We are there engaging with our world, offering acts of goodness and mercy because Jesus has called us to that, because Jesus has had such an impact on our lives as well. And I think the other practical piece that I would offer in terms of evangelism, beyond showing up and beyond being assured of the goodness of the good news in our own lives, the final thing I would say is, how do we develop in our church family and in our lives a culture of invitation? Inviting other people to experience God in community or in service or in the context of a worship service. So that might look like inviting someone to attend church with you, right? Or it might involve inviting someone to be part of a small group with you or to be part of a service opportunity. We have all of these, what we might call on-ramps of connection that really give us an opportunity to invite others to experience the same joy that we find in our worship, our study, our connection, and our service. And that's really what it's all about. Our mission statement here is that Memorial exists to ensure that Christ's love shows up through our worship, study, connection, and service. And by developing and cultivating a culture of invitation, we can invite others to be a part of that so that they might experience Christ's good news and all the goodness of it for themselves and bring all that they are and add it to our life together as a community of faithful followers of Jesus Christ. So I hope that offers you some practical elements as to how you might take what we heard on Sunday and build it into your life. I will be trying to do the same in my life. I hope you will be as you walk through the rest of this week. And I can't wait to see you on Sunday morning when we will get into this final of the three general rules. Stay in love with God and what else that can mean for the local church. We'll see you there.